Yo, what is up, everybody, man? Time change. I guess I am the last to figure this out. I guess we're going to be ending events an hour early. I don't know if they're going to start an hour early. Maybe they'll start at 10 a.m. this time or next week. But I guess since the time change happened, we are now going to start a little bit early. Event closes at 10 o'clock my time. I just figured this out about an hour ago. But anyway, what's going on, guys? What's up, Remix? John, Joseph, Big Mo. Hail Chris, Brushy, Glenn, Orion. What is up, dude? What is going on, guys? Hey, you know what? I'll be honest, dude. I'm gonna tell you a story here in just a little bit about what's going on and what I think. I don't know if I came to a realization or I don't know what it is, but I'm obviously way too behind. And what rank am I? I got 3,800 points. I got rank 560. I'm far too far behind to catch up to get top 500. But I'm gonna tell you here in a story here in just a little bit of why I actually feel the way I do. And I know my team is probably gonna be upset with me. I can understand that. We definitely have some, we got some dudes on here that kill it. I mean, kill it. Gotta give props to all these guys. I mean, Lake Show, Hex, Pain. I mean, all you guys, Dark Horse, Slacker, man, everybody, Anthony. Everybody's doing well. Easy, he's a new one on our team, but he's killed it. He just started yesterday, so he doesn't really have 2,200 points. He just started yesterday. But anyway, my whole team's killing it. I mean, good job to them, and I feel bad. I do feel bad, but I'm gonna tell you here in just a second like what's going on. But yeah, let's get going. We're gonna keep going. I'm rolling with the 3 event cards, I guess, and some epic primes. But how is everybody doing? Pineapple, what is up, dude? 5:30 pitch black already. Yeah, it's crazy how early it got dark. I guess the very first day of time change, I didn't realize it until I was playing a little bit today, and I was like, wow, wait, this ends early. So about how daylight savings, yeah. Doe, what's going on, man? Yeah, all streams I'm assuming are going to start an hour early, starting next week as well, and they're going to end an hour early. Adam, what is up? John, rank 36. Scooby, what is up? Joseph, man, packed today. I don't know. We don't have any sales today. Mondays are the rookies and Thursdays are the throwbacks. Sent the mail. Love your channel. Oh, okay. All right. What's up, man? I remember that. Jay. All right. So anyways, guys, my story. So yesterday I'm grinded, right? Of course, and I actually did really well. I've pulled 4 elites this event. 4 elites. I pulled no epic primes though. Not one single epic prime, but I've pulled 4 elites. And most of the time you'll be like, dude, yeah, that's a great day. That's an amazing day. And I would agree, 4 elites is cool. That's great. But here's what happened. So yesterday I'm grinding, trying to catch up, getting close. I'm in the top 500. It's getting late, and then the elites start popping off. The very first elite I pull, I get this Clint Capella. And he's the event card, right? He's the event card that I had. And I already have a Clint Capella. And so he was a dupe for me. But I pulled it, and like the second I looked at it, like I felt disappointed. Like I felt like I didn't want it. And part of the reason is because I have the event card, right? And I know it's another dupe, and that's great. And an elite dupe is cool, and that's all fine. But I pull it, and like I actually felt disappointed that I pulled it, and sad, and I just stared at it like, wow, that's great. I just duped a card that I already have an elite event card for. And then not but 15 minutes later, I'm talking like 5 draft boards later, 5 or 6 draft boards later. I mean, it was really close. I pull a Manu Ginobili elite card. And I already have one of them, and it was a dupe. And I just stared at the Manu Ginobili, and I'm like, is this really what I'm spending my time on? Grinding these events to get these dupes that I already have in event cards that I don't care about, that I don't want, and I don't know, man, it just felt like, I don't know, it just felt disappointing to me, and it like put me in a really bad mood. And I could be alone here, and I know a lot of people are probably like, man, those are good pulls, those are great pulls, and I would agree, an elite pull is a great pull. But to pull 2 cards in a row that I just literally felt so disappointed about, that I already had elite events for, because they made elite events for them, and then I pulled them again to get a dupe. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. And so I'm like, I'm not spending any money this weekend. I'm not spending any money. Usually on the Rivals Clash, I have to spend money in order to get those momentum boosts so I could catch up, because I'm always busy, right? And so I was like, I'm not spending any money. I'm not spending money, wasting my time on a Carmelo Anthony that I don't want, that I don't care about, that is the same exact focus type, the same exact card, the same exact everything that I already have. And so that was the story, man. I know my team is probably disappointed, and it could be just like a little funk, I guess, maybe, that I'm in. But just pulling that Clint Capella elite card and that Manu Ginobili back-to-back so close, in which we already had event cards for, just really made me disappointed in what I was doing, like what I was spending my time on trying to get things for. Anyways, that's the story. So that is kind of why yesterday I had 3,000 points. I was well in the top. I was like in the top 400. I probably had it. And then when I pulled off those, I just closed my phone and I was like, I'll just get 3,000 and then I'm done. Dude, I can't do this anymore. And that's pretty much it. So that's the story. So that's why we are where we are, and I kind of took it easy and didn't spend any money this weekend because I didn't want to waste my money on something that I didn't want, and that we already have 5 separate pick and roll passers for same exact archetype as all the other cards, and it just felt like a waste to me. Just like the Clint Capella and just like the Manu Ginobili, it felt like a waste, and that's why I didn't want to get it. So anyway, back to good stuff. Not that I'm in a bad mood, man. I'm in a good mood. I really am. I don't want to harp on it anymore. So I just wanted to tell you the story. Wanted to tell everybody like what was going on and why I'm not here. And anyway, let me catch up in the chat. I see that John has pulled 6 elites. It's awesome. That's really good. Matt Irvin, what is up, dude? Now I was just telling the story about my pulls. Keep your chin up, man. I appreciate that, Simon. Appreciate that, dude. But chin is up. Star tier is almost here. Star tier is almost here. Pat God, man, I wish we could get those, dude. I definitely wish we could get those. And getting 1 card per pack. We definitely need to hit the sales, though. We definitely need to hit the sales when they're half off instead of being or 33% off, I guess I should say. Didn't spend any money. Adam, yeah, you could do these events with not spending money. I have absolutely no doubt. People on my team get over 10,000 points without spending money. And they do amazing. My issue is always time. The doing it for free is not an issue. The time, that's why I spend money, is I spend money to make up for the time that I don't have in order to do this. And that's pretty much why I spend money, is just so I could get the events and I could make up for that lost time. But you can definitely get this. I just can't do it because I don't physically have enough time that I can put in there with everything that I have going on every single day. Rank 230. That's good, man. 230 with 4.9. I would get an even 5. I would get an even 5. I don't think it's going to be 4.9 though. I think 4.9 is well safe in there. I always aim for every event, or not every event, but this in King of the Court, I just aim for a flat 5,000. If you get a flat 5,000, you're safe. no matter what. I mean, usually, no matter what the event cards are, you're pretty safe. Waiting for star tier. Yeah, me too. No doubt. Do you not get the Ben Wallace if you're on the losing team? You don't get the Ben Wallace no matter what, because Ben Wallace, they ain't going to win. And so everybody that gets in the top 500 is getting the Carmelo Anthony. No matter what team you picked, you're getting the Carmelo Anthony. And we knew that from the start. I mean, the beginning stream, the stream on Friday, we knew within the first hour that Ben Wallace was going to lose, which was disappointing. But we knew all the way back then. And I guess it wasn't until I pulled those two, that Clint Capella and the Manu Ginobili. I guess it wasn't until I pulled those two cards back to back that it just made me feel like I was wasting my time spending money trying to get a card that is the exact same as all the other cards. It's just a different picture with a different name. And which already has cards. I mean, he already has I mean, obviously Epic Prime with the Rockets and stuff, but you know, I don't think he has a Denver card. But still, it just, I don't know. Luke pulled 2 elites. That's awesome, man. Like I said, I pulled 4, so I've been doing good. I've had pulled no Epic Primes though. Not one single Epic Prime all weekend, which is weird. And 4 event cards. Edward, 7 straight elites since the Flash event, 0 Epic Prime. That's weird, man. Me and you are in the exact same boat. I have not pulled a single Epic Prime this event. 4 elites, and I'm good with 4 elites. But it was just getting those specific 2 back to back that really just, it just aggravated me. Disappointed we're getting the Mellow. But hey, an event card is an event card. No doubt. I mean, John, an event card is an event card. It's just, it's the same. That's why I was probably so excited about the Ben Wallace, because it's different. He doesn't have a card at all. It's a different card. Strong on defense, strong rebounder, really good balance to our deck. And it's something different instead of just the same old stuff. Mike, Melo's a bummer. At least they fixed the Terry Porter. I did not even notice that they fixed the Terry Porter. Daniel wanted to get a event card but had a problem with my girl. Girl as in mean girlfriend, or girl as in like a daughter girl? But I feel you, man. Real life problems sometimes get in the way. I know my real life gets in the way of pretty much everything. That's why, you know, like I said before, I have to always spend money just to try to catch up. And I don't know, just can't do it this weekend, man. Can't do it. Denver's bigger than Detroit. Yeah, I guess. You find a deck that works. I mean, this works okay. Every single deck I tried worked 90% of the time. Nothing worked as good as those 3 epics that I had before. Having the Kenny Anderson, the AD, and the Rashard Lewis, regular epic cards, and then 2 uncommons or 2 commons. Nothing worked as good as that I found. If you still have the original rare card that you got when you first started the game, like those overpowered rare cards, if you have those pro'd up, use those, because those work really well, because it counts as like a rare in your deck. But it's by far better than, it's like a rare foil almost. Those are really good cards, and I got rid of mine like the first week, so I don't have mine anymore, and you can't get them back. You can't draft board them again. But every deck I tried works about 90% of the time. I mean, each deck, comes all down to, you know, what they put up there, and sometimes just blind, I don't know if you count it as luck, but blind luck, I guess. And that's pretty much it. Legit, what is going on? Nets, what's up, man? Wanted to ask if you're on the losing team, would you get if you keep playing? Yeah, even if you're on the losing team, you still get the card. You just get the card of the winning team. Like everybody that picked the other team is still going to get a card. They're just going to get the Denver card. Whatever tier you fall in. One Epic Prime, Trey Young. Chicken Nugget, what is up, dude? I just saw that, dude. $2 donation, man. Thank you for coming by, making the day even better. Amazing. Thank you again, dude. Definitely appreciate that support. Only got 2 elites. I'm the opposite with nothing but Epic Primes. That's interesting. Any advice on how to get out of Epic Plus? Yeah, Ryan. Pretty much the only thing you can do, or the best thing to do, is to sit down a weekend and grind one of these events out. You know, you can get the event card. Like I said, it just takes a lot of work in Rivals Clash to get the event card, but you can get it for free if you can get the Elite Pro. Get the Elite Pro, top 1,000 or top 500, and you can get it. That's your best bet. That's the easiest way to do it. Can't you get them at the end of the season? Well, at the end of the season, sometimes they do have flash events that had the old Rivals Clash cards in it, but they only did that actually for one tier last year. They did that for they did that for Star and Elite actually, but they never did it for any Superstar ones. I don't think. Maybe they did do it for Superstar. I can't remember, but definitely not Icon. And they only did it like 3 or 4 times, I think. It was like all in a 1 month period. They did a whole bunch of them in 1 month with all the old Rivals Clash from like Star and Elite and stuff, and the losers. And then after that month passed, they didn't do any more the rest of the season. You know what, cheer you up? A pack. Yeah. I mean, getting a good card in a pack would help. But packs can have a good effect on you, and they can have a bad effect on you, right? I mean, considering you only get 1 card, sometimes when you pull them, and if you pull a epic card, dude, that puts you in a worse mood than when you started. What's wrong with the Terry Porter? It was not activating for the entire team. But they said they fixed it. So I haven't noticed it, but they said they fixed it. 4 over, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, man. Haven't seen you around. How is everything going? Glad you stopped by. Playing any Injustice or anything? Use 3 epic deck, 118. Yeah, that's what I normally use, is 3 epics. That AD, Rashard Lewis, and Kenny Anderson. That was the best deck I've done, but I don't have them anymore, so can't do it. My girlfriend always say we don't chill during the weekends. Well, I feel you, man. I don't have that issue, but I definitely feel you. Tony, what is going on, dude? What is going on? No one gets any Piston cards. Yep, no one gets any Piston cards. None at all. So everybody that gets it will get whatever tier you fall in for the mellow. Can't enjoy because my brother is always yelling about something, dude. That stinks. Ben, you think you get the mellow? No, I will not. Way too far behind. Pick the Pistons. Yeah, me too. I think a lot of people, especially on my team, pick the Pistons. You know, we wanted to have that all-around deck, and that would have been something to go for, something to shoot for me, for sure. There was 1 Superstar. Yeah, I couldn't remember how many. I just remember they did them all in a row, and then they stopped doing them after a while. I mean, it went like 4 weeks in a row, and then they stopped doing them like the last month or 2. Anyone keep forgetting to use the momentums? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I definitely do. I used all mine earlier, though. I've actually only pulled like 2 momentums all day today. Saturday, I only pulled like 3 of them. Friday, I pulled a bunch. Maybe like 10 on Friday. But the last 2 days, I've only pulled like 5. Do you think an Elite Pro, Epic Prime Pro, and 3 Epic Primes will get you into Elite tier? That's definitely possible. I mean, I think you would be close. You might need 1 more Epic Prime, but you might be close. What rank am I currently? Like 560 or 570 or something like that. I'm not sure. Most of my team quit once they saw we were getting the mellow. Yeah. I mean, I got a great team. I mean, the guys on the team are a great bunch of guys, and definitely they definitely work for the team, that is for sure. I wish we had something for the team to do to reward everybody for their hard work. Hey, look at that. I said 560. Hit it right on the button. Miles, what is going on, dude? Welcome. Don't worry, everyone is human. Pain, he's first to get. Yeah, Pain isn't human. He's the only one. He's not human. He's definitely a 4-armed robot that can play on like 6 different devices and grind for crazy. It was the Blake Griffin Superstar. Okay. All right. I remember getting that one. I definitely remember getting that one. Plays, what is up? Do you know when we'll start here? I mean, if I were to guess and follow how it was on Twitter last year, just by the post from last year, I would say right after next weekend's gauntlet. So a week from Monday or so. A week from Monday, a week from Tuesday. So 7 or 8 days or something like that. Of course, that's just following the exact same timeline as last year, being that how far it was from the time it launched to the time Star came out. So following that same timeline, it would be after this next weekend's gauntlet event. Hopefully that's the case. I mean, we don't know, and we won't obviously know anything till the day it drops because they can't get to release any updates ever. Any previews, any teasers, anything. You can make it if you don't pay attention to chat, but it's no, my rank is close, but my points are too far away. I'm like 500 points away. Even at I mean, I would definitely have to get 400 points an hour, and that's 400 points an hour is tough to do. And that's assuming that, of course, it's going to keep going up, so I might even need to get 500 points an hour. Derek, what is going on, dude? Welcome to the stream, man. Sun's back in tanking mode. Yeah, they're just adjusting. They're just adjusting to the new coach, man. They'll catch their groove. They'll catch their groove. They're trying to figure out everybody's new play style. We got a couple new guys on the team, right? We got Rookie of the Year Ayton that's gonna come around and really hit his stride. Booker trying to play a new position. I mean, or a permanent point guard position, maybe. You know, we're just figuring things out, man. We're just figuring things out. We ain't gonna be no tanking. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back and win the division. Russell, what is going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Team rewards are terrible this year. They are absolutely terrible so far. Everybody on my team, including me, we have been sitting here waiting week after week after week for those Throwback Thursday rookie star perks. week after week, and still we haven't got anything, which is disappointing, man. And just like with the packs, I mean, the fact that they lowered the packs to only 1 card per pack. I mean, you're talking about paying $15 or whatever for 1 single pack for a chance for 1 single card. Dude, that's tough. That's tough. Did you finish the mini event? I did finish the flash event. Yeah, the flash events are pretty easy. I mean, especially the gauntlet. To me, the gauntlet's my favorite event. Rivals Clash is my least favorite event. King of the Court is in the middle, but gauntlet is my favorite. And the flash gauntlet, you know, just get that done super quick. In a basketball campaign would be the one given the dagger. Yeah, cutoff is about 4,400. Yeah, that's quite a bit. It seems like it's getting higher than it usually is. I don't remember it being this high. Kings 6-3. That's crazy. That is crazy. I have not seen the Kings record, but them being 6-3 is crazy. Already cut Tyson Chandler. I did not see that. He used to be one of the best, definitely one of the best defensive players as well, but he's old, and I've seen him in a couple games this year and he has not looked good. Tyson Chandler has not been playing well, and he has not looked good on the team when he's been playing. He used to be obviously an amazing center, but he I don't know. I mean, he's old. He's old. He's probably worn out, you know. Used to be a beast. Did I see your messages on Discord? I did not see the messages on Discord. Do you want me to check them right now? I can jump on real quick and check them. Did you send them to my just a personal message? Did you PM them to me, or was it in a chat that you added them at me? Because sometimes it's hard for me to see them when they're just in the channels. How long does it take before we get the rewards? 2 hours. You'll get it at 1 because daylight savings. Yeah, already happened, dude. It caught me off guard. Daylight savings caught me off guard. I totally didn't even realize it. Sheldon, what is up, man? Tyson Chandler's going to be a Laker? Is that right? Luke. Yeah, that's the complete opposite as me. Definitely complete opposite. I am rank 560 or so. Kind of took this week. Well, I don't know. Did a long story earlier in the stream about what was going on, but yeah, we're not going to end up getting the event card this week. Yeah, at least we can agree it's in the middle. What elite players have I pulled? Well, I pulled a the Clint Capella. I pulled the Manu Ginobili. I pulled the absolute worst card as an elite. What's his face? Laker guy. Can't remember his name for some reason. Julius Randle. Pulled Julius Randle and pulled pulled another one. I can't remember who it was, but those 4 or 3 and then 1 unknown in my Julius Randle. That was an amazing pull. Was it Amari Stoudemire or Tyson Chandler that punched the fire extinguisher? I do not know, but I can see them both doing it. Man, what is up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully your night is going good, or morning, afternoon. Yeah, I've gotten every event card so far this year. It's just, you know, things that have gone on, I guess, this weekend just didn't get it. Just didn't get it. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're waiting for 2, right? We're waiting for 2? Do I play Supercard? Yes, I do, Anthony. I love Supercard. Been grinding that out quite a bit as well. Definitely been grinding out. Trying to get money in the bank. Trying to get the SummerSlam 18 female before it closes. Get a dupe. Try to, anyway. Who would have thought the Kings would be better than the Suns? Well, who would have thought the Kings would have a winning record? Or who would have thought the Kings would have 3 games above a winning record? Or who would have thought the Kings would have a better record than half the league, more than half the league? I mean, I think it's not just the Suns, but there's a lot of teams that they have a better record than. That's been surprising for sure. Since you aren't getting an event card, you should open a pack. Man, Joseph, I really wish I could. I really wish that I just could do that, but man, it's just not worth it, especially when it's no sales. Like if it was a sale, you know, where they're cheaper, but paying 1,500 credits for one single card is a lot of money for nothing. If it was a sale, you know, on the Monday or Thursday, that's one thing, but not for 1,500, man. That's just way too much. I can't it's hard enough to get $5, let alone $15. The D-Rose 50 points, man. He should get a card. D-Rose should get a card. Currently ranked 456. Man, you better hit those momentum boosts. You better hit those at the end. Top 500, 4,400. Think sit on 48. I think you'd probably be okay at 48. I think it'll be okay. I'm trying not to get my 5,000 games until Star drops. Yeah, I mean, who knows when it's going to be. I mean, I think that it's going to be after the gauntlet, so did I know that NHL? I did. I mean, people have told me that. They told me that last year when I used to do my NBA, and but I never tried it. Never played it. Never really played hockey, or never really got into hockey. DeAndre Jordan, a good free throw shooter. Hey, you know, hard work pays off, right? I mean, I guess hard work pays off. He really tried to get better. He deserves it. Who would have thought De'Aaron Fox triple-double? I didn't know he got a triple-double. Kings are doing better than the Rockets. I mean, I'm not surprised at the Rockets. I mean, when we used to talk about the stuff early in the season, I mean, I don't know if y'all remember, but I mentioned before that I didn't really think that Carmelo Anthony would work out. I really didn't like him going to the Rockets. I didn't think that he would help the team. I mean, they could figure it out. But I never really had to. And I mean, I live in Houston too, which is, I don't want to say sad, but I mean, I'm not completely surprised. In a way, I kind of am, just because they still got some superstars and they got really good players, and there's no way that their record should be that bad. But I can't say I'm surprised. Who would have thought the Warriors would be first in the West? Honestly, the Suns had it before the season started, man. The Suns are still going to come back, though. So, Warriors, we'll let the Warriors have it for a little bit. Suns are going to come back. They're going to make the greatest comeback in NBA history. They're going to be down by like 12 games out or something, going at the All-Star break or something, and then they're going to come, and then they're going to go through the entire division and then win. That's what's going to happen. That's my prediction. Suns come back and get the first overall pick. If we got the first overall pick 2 years in a row, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I don't know if anybody knows. I'm curious, but what is it? 25% automatic for the number? If you have the worst winning record, is it 25% or is it like 40%? I can't remember what the odds are when you have the worst record. Or maybe it's 50%. I don't know. I can't honestly remember. Just like the Jazz last year. Yeah. Suns are going to figure it out, man. I have faith. Is it possible to get an Epic Prime? It is. It's possible to get an Elite, I think. I've gotten maybe 2 Epic Primes all year, Russell. All year. I've gotten a couple. I've definitely gotten a couple Epic Prime supports. But actual cards, I think only 2 Epic Primes. They changed the lottery odds. It used to be 25. Yeah, I was thinking that 25 sounded right to me, but I can't remember what it is. Or what it is now. It's 14%. 14% now for the worst record. You know what? That's actually not necessarily a bad thing. Because, I mean, that kind of prevents teams from tanking. Right? It kind of prevents teams from trying to get the worst record, so they're guaranteed or better chance of getting a higher draft pick. And so, I don't know. Maybe they should up those for the first, maybe like 5 though. You know, make the first 5 kind of balanced out, like 15%, 15%, 15%. You know, 15% for the first 5, and then balance out the rest of the lottery. I don't know, but last 3 teams are all 14%. Man, I guess the commissioner is just the same frame of mind as me. Son's reputation is getting killed by Kobe. Y'all lucky he's out of the league. I mean, I miss Kobe. I do. I mean, I've never been a Laker fan, but I still miss Kobe. I mean, there's a lot of guys that I miss. I miss watching. No more trusting the process. Warriors about to sweep the West, and the Celtics win against them in 7 games. The Celtics, huh? I mean, the Celtics are good. Don't get me wrong. I think that with, you know, just about all teams, obviously one of the biggest factors with every single team every single year is injuries, right? And so we might be able to say right now what the best teams are, who we think are going to get close, but, you know, there's no telling. I mean, if Steph Curry tears an ACL next week, obviously that would be a sad story, but do you really think the Warriors can still win without Steph Curry? I don't think it would happen. So, you know, it's going to be obviously dependent a lot on injuries. Sosa, what is going on, dude? Welcome to the stream, my man. If only Miami would trade for Jimmy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Miami. I mean with Jimmy Butler. I haven't heard anything. I definitely haven't heard anything. You're not top 500. I'm not, Sosa, man. I wish you were here earlier when I told the story about what's going on. But yeah, I'm not gonna make it this week. Star tier is supposed to be coming out on Wednesday. This Wednesday? Don't tell me this Wednesday, man. Really? The event before the gauntlet? The day before the gauntlet? And I suppose they're gonna drop a star card in the gauntlet? Bro, that would be messed up. That would be messed up. If they I mean, think about the very first event card, right? Very first event card as a star tier, and then putting it in the gauntlet as the very first deck, giving us 2 days to try to get cards. Bro, that makes no sense at all. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, if you want to try to sell packs. But if it comes out Wednesday, then they'll probably do, yeah. If it comes out Wednesday, man, I don't see how they could do the gauntlet, because you can't have a star event card 2 days after a new tier drops and think that people are going to actually complete it. There'll be people trying to get, I mean, people will have to get packs. That's the only way that you'd be able to get it. Like, all of us will be able to get our freebie and maybe 1 or 2 extra stars, but you know, regular stars are going to be close to what elite pros are, right? I mean, it's going to be about that, so it's not like it's going to make your deck that much better. It's Mar. What is going on, man? Welcome, or Mar, or Mary? I'm Mar? Anyways, what is up? Welcome to this stream. Thank you for stopping by. Glad this is your first time out. Glad you are here. We do have a Discord channel in the description. If you have not seen that, or if you've not joined that already, we do have our 2K Discord. Do I think the Celtics would trade for Anthony Davis? I don't think so. Can they afford Anthony Davis? Fee, what is going on, man? What is going on, dude? Last year's cycle was different than last year's. It dropped on a Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, just counting from last year's, from looking at their Twitter page, I mean, I counted, you know, the number of weeks, the number of days, and I know the cycle's different, which is true, but to me, it just made sense that it'd come out the couple days after the gauntlet. That's what I thought, but I mean, it could be just a little bit early. Definitely could be a little bit early. Derek, I've been disappointed in these cards, dude. For not every single elite event card. The thing that I am most disappointed about as far as the event cards, it wasn't as prevalent as a problem last year. But having a elite event card for guys that already have an elite card, that's the most disappointing about everything. Like the Clint Capella, the Manu Ginobili, the Chris Middleton, all of those guys that already have elite cards and they just make them event cards. That's part of the reason, Sosa, why I didn't do that. I had a little issue with, I guess, like some of the pulls that I had, and it made me feel like I didn't want to get the event card. But if it comes out Wednesday, I have my freebie, 5 games away, and 400 picks. So I got about 800. Yeah, I got about 800 picks. So I'm ready for that. I was gonna save them if we got team throwback Thursdays or something, or rookie stars, but I don't know if we're gonna get throwback Thursdays or rookie stars for team perks. So I was gonna save all of my picks for that, but I got like 800 picks. If not, if we don't get them the first event of star, I'm probably just gonna use them for star and try to get them. Yeah, I did. You started on the Middleton one. I did 300. It was about 350. I saved about 350, and when I hit elite, I did all 350. And then I've been saving them since elite, or since I did the 350. So in total, I could have had about 1,200, but I opened about 350. Dragon and a square. You're annoyed Melo's gonna win. I am too. I am very annoyed. You got a foil card from a spinner. Congrats, man. Those are awesome. You got your first elite, and it was a foil clay. That's even awesomer, too. Awesomer. Dennis, what is going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Glad you can make it. They should give us a free star player when the new tier drops. Well, they do have a free star. I mean, as long as you're in the tier. Always have that. But if you meant a free pro, they usually always give, when they do give out the free pros, they always give them out the week before, so you don't use it on a star or use it on the new tier. You blame the players' fans for the Carmelo. I mean, Mutombo versus Wallace would have been cool. That would have been awesome, man. Even though it's a third center, that would be a really good. I mean, Mutombo won Defensive Player of the Year before. And then, of course, Wallace won it 4 times. So he's like the only. Is he the only 4-time winner of Defensive Player of the Year? Or has there been another guy that won it 4 times? I can't remember, but Mutombo's won it. I know that. How do you save picks? I just don't play quick game. If you don't play quick game at all, then you can save picks. Because you get your, I guess, your gifts from your team and stuff, and then when you open those free packs every 4 hours, you get free picks. That's what it goes to. It goes to quick game. So just save all of your, never play quick game, and it'll just keep piling up all your picks. That's what I do. I haven't played quick game like once this year. Favorite team is the Bucks. I want an elite Buck. Well, they have what, Giannis and Chris Middleton. I'm not sure about the throwbacks and stuff, who they have for those. If Curry got injured, I don't think Clay could score that much if Curry got injured. Because then they would focus more on Clay. Like, Clay's open all the time because of Curry. If there was no Curry, then Clay wouldn't be open as much. Sheldon, those are just for like it's for like bots and stuff. They have bot systems that play this game. They can play it without a human playing it. And that's like a verification system that just tells like what it is. Or that you're a human playing the game instead of a bot. Free pro, yeah, maybe. I don't think we'll get a free pro, but who knows. I mean, we definitely ain't gonna, if they do give a free pro, it's not gonna be when Star Tier comes out. It'll expire the day before it comes out. Every time they gave away a free pro last year, you always knew that a new tier was coming, but they gave it away about a week before the new tier would come, and then it would always expire like the day before or 2 days before the new tier dropped. They always give out a free, or they used to give out free pros and stuff every once in a while, but only for the old tiers. So if you had like one elite card, one event elite that you got on a gauntlet or something, you'd be able to use it and pro that up. But you won't be able to, they won't give you a free pro to be able to use it on the new tier. At least they've never done that in the past. I mean, not saying that they won't do it or can't do it, but they've just never done it in the past. 4 and 5 playing the Raptors. Oh, Mutombo ended up winning it 4 times as well. All right. Well, then that definitely, I knew he won it a couple times. I couldn't remember how many times he won it. I know Wallace won it 4 times, though. The cutoff? Cutoff is at 4,500. Man, it is moving up. It's moving up quick. I think this is the highest Rivals Clash cutoff I've seen in a long time. I mean, we still got an hour left. I don't think I've seen it above 4,600 before this year in any event. I don't think I've seen it above 4,600 in any event. One of the only people that stream this, well, that's I mean, that's cool. I mean, I definitely like that. We stream like 2 or 3 times a week. So 2 or 3 times a week. If you are not, or if you have a Twitter, go in my description, click I have a link to my Twitter account. I always post on my Twitter when I'm going to stream. So that way, you know, obviously you can hit the sub, you can hit that notification bell, and figure it out that way. But in case you don't want to do the notifications, because I know some people get annoyed with them, follow my Twitter. I always post on there when I stream, and so you can keep up with that. Saying pick Wallace. I mean, I just don't see how many people. I don't see why that many people picked Mello. I don't understand. Like every single person I've talked to in Discord, every single person I've talked to in, like, everybody says that they were gonna pick Ben Wallace. Like, where are all of these wins coming from? Last time it was 47. Okay. Alright, well. It definitely hasn't been over 5,000 ever. I don't ever remember. Last cutoff was 5,000? What? $4,900 last rivals? Dang, okay. Alright, well. I don't know. I mean, usually I just get above 5,000 in King of the Court and Rivals Clash and just not ever worry about the cutoff. I usually don't ever worry about it. I just do it. But not this weekend, man. Not without forgetting that stuff. I could stream, but I wouldn't get any viewers. Sosa, man, I remember when I first started doing 2K and first started doing 2K videos. I mean, when I first started putting that stuff out, I think like the very first 2K video that I put out, like I used to do other games and stuff, like, but when I did the 2K for the first time, the very first video, I think a month went by and my very first video only had like 40 views on it or something. And so it takes a long time, dude. I mean, that was a year ago. That was last year's, at the very beginning of last year's game. It's tough. It's tough. You got 5K, you should be good. Definitely should be good if you got 5K. I think they switched the logo and name. Pistons are actually winning. I think that's could be true. I mean, could you imagine, dude? Like, imagine if they accidentally messed up the logos or something and the Pistons were actually winning. And everybody that got the top 500 got the Ben Wallace. And this whole time, you know, I just didn't been doing it just because I, you know, not going to get the Ben Wallace. And everybody ended up getting the Ben Wallace because of a mistake that they made. Dude, I would be so upset, man. I would be so upset. What's the cutoff right now? It's like 4,500. Exactly. They got a new game mode when Star Tier comes out. Like, there's no point in this game except build your 25 card deck. I mean, yeah, I mean, these type of events, Rivals Clash, you can use your best cards. You can, like these, you can use event cards and still win. I mean, I win at a consistent basis. I mean, consistent enough with this. As long as you put in, like, if you put in all 5 event cards, then it doesn't work as well because the other ones are event cards, or all 5 of them are event cards. Like, you want regular elites in there too to make it easier. But 2K17 had the best event card images. I did like 2K17. 2K18's wasn't that good. 2K19's I like this year's a lot, but I think that this year's regular cards are probably the worst design I've seen in the game ever. I don't think I've seen a worse design for the regular cards. It's the best throwback cards I've ever seen. The best rookie star cards I've ever seen. It's up there to some of the best event cards that I've seen. But regular cards in this for this year are the worst that I've ever seen. And so, I don't know. I think they took a step backwards in that. The other ones look good, though. Oh, the foils are the worst I've ever seen, too. The foils are absolutely terrible. Like the ugliest things I've ever seen. But event cards, rookie stars, and throwback Thursdays are awesome. Autumns, those things are disgusting. Just because the face mask, though. The 2K17 event cards also had the best design. I'd have to take a look back at see what they look like again. I mean, I can't really remember too much exactly what they look like, but I remember them being good. I just don't remember. Top 600, no event. Not this time, Chance. What is up anyway? Dude, welcome. Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, not going to get the event card this weekend. Yep, I just can't do it, man. Let my team down, but I just can't spend the money this weekend, dude. I can't afford it, and I don't want to spend the money just to get something I don't want. That's just pretty much it. Oh, June, Brian, Raimundo. Man, that's a long name. Anyway, we're almost there, but the rank is a little bit deceiving. I'm quite a bit of points behind, so there's no way to do it, no matter what. And usually in Rivals Clash every week, I mean, like I said, I have no problem admitting that I spend money on the game, right? I have no problem spending money on the game, but like something happened to me this weekend. If y'all didn't hear the story in the beginning, I said it in the stream, but something happened in the game and it made me not want to spend any money this weekend to what I normally do in order to get the event cards. And I know that's probably disappointing to my team and everybody in the stream, but that's just how I just don't have the time to be able to do it every weekend. And so that's why I always spend money every weekend, is just so I could get the event cards. Rivals Clash is the same. Usually every Rivals Clash I buy the 76 pack of Hot Streaks or Momentum Streaks, and that's what I use. Chris, keep going back and forth, staying under the 1,000. You need an Elite Pro Jokic. Jokic is actually going to be like my 6th or 7th Elite Pro center card. I think I have 6 or 7 Elite Pro centers. Just like last year, exactly the same. Every single tier last year, I always had twice as many centers as everything else. I always had the most centers last year than any other one. "2v2 is broken." I have not. I've played 2v2 like once this year. Last year, I think, for everybody that played the game last year, right? You only needed 7 games in order to get that chance for that foil card. You get 2 cards in the end, right? You get one non-foil, you get 1 foil, and that only took 7 games or something. But this year it takes like 5,000 in like 3 hours or 10 hours. I mean, I don't know how many hours. I just haven't done it, but it takes way too long. And people have posted in the Discord, like posted a picture of things they've pulled, like an ultra rare or something from the last card. Like, could you imagine doing the entire 2v2 ladder and then pulling an ultra rare for your reward? Bro, I like, that'd make me want to break my screen. I don't know how people play 2v2 so much. I really don't. Because I know people don't like raining 3s, but raining 3s is faster and you get the same draft picks. You get 2 chances, And the best I got so far is primes. Dude, see, that's terrible, man. 100 games? Oh my god. Dude, 100 games. 100 games. Like last year, it was only 7. Like you could do it in like 7 games or 8 games last year, and now it takes 100. Like, what is the logic for that? You get more picks for 2v2. Well, see, Glenn, that's where I would argue against that. You say that it takes 4 minutes. Wait, each game takes about 4 minutes. So if each game takes 4 minutes and you get 13 picks with the perfect quarters, you could do like 3 R3 games in 4 minutes. Like it only takes like 1 full minute to do an R3 game. So you could get at least 2, if not 3 R3 games and get 30 picks in R3 for the same amount of time that it takes you to do 1 game in 2v2. Yeah, the R3's on cooldown. I know. I get you with that part. I definitely get you with that part. That part makes sense. I mean, that part makes sense if you're trying to stack up picks for sure. And the other thing, like we talked about before, was the pick stacking thing. And so if you're stacking your picks and stuff, 2v2 can be a way to go about it, because you can get like, what, 500 picks? Is that what it was? 550 total picks? You could stack them on that. So if that's your whole objective, then by all means, I think that's definitely a good deal to do it, considering you can do it in quick game and in raining threes, or in quick game and in 2v2. So you can get both of them. Stack picks in both of those. Do you think they will add playoffs? I mean, it doesn't look like it, Miles. I mean, I wish they would have given a reason. You know, they never gave us a reason why they deleted Blacktop. They never gave us a reason why they changed from seasons to playoffs, and they never gave us a reason why they deleted playoffs. They never given us a reason why they have never fixed the glitches in R3. They've never given us a reason why they have changed the amount of games it takes to win 2v2. There's no communication with Cat Daddy whatsoever, and so your guess is just as good as mine on what they're going to do and not. I mean, I would like, you know, when they did playoffs last year, a lot of people used playoffs to get those free cards, right? And so put money in the bank in MyNBA, bro. That's, you know, one of my issues is that when I'm playing this game, like, it makes me want to play Supercard. And like, I'm grinding money in the bank now, and if we had, like, if 2K looked like Supercard, I swear to God, I'd probably go declare bankruptcy with the amount of money I would probably spend on it, just for how much I love basketball and love Supercard, and having both of those in one, man, it would just be crazy. So having a thing like Money in the Bank, where you can get special cards by grinding one single event, dude, that would be awesome. Like, you can't pull it on the draft board. It's just a card that you get from playing the event. Get you something to grind for. Man, that would be awesome. Whatever side wins, you get the player from the winning side. That is right. That is definitely right, yeah. They need to make the chances better for sure. Update the login rewards when the new tier. Well, if the new tier comes out, let's see, it'll come out this month. No, Daniel, they will not update it this month. They won't update it till next month. At least last year, that's how they did it. When a new tier came out in the middle of the month would go by the entire month, and the following month they'll update it. But this month they won't do it. It'll still be elite at the very end. Yeah, I remember me and Lake Show were talking about it. I can't remember what he said though. I think it was like 500 or 550 or something. Login packs and tickets, yeah. 190 tickets. How many tickets do we got? Let me check. I'll show you what I got for next tier. So next tier I got 800 picks. So I guess I was a little bit short of what I thought. I got about 800 picks. Which is going to be nice. And then when they do the tickets, I got 350 tickets. So whenever they update the ticket store, hopefully by that time we'll be able to get 3 packs. But I got enough for those tickets, and then I got quite a bit of draft picks, 800 draft picks. We're going to keep piling them up, try to get enough. I can't even believe they're winning by this much. Like, how can this many people really want the Melo over the Wallace? Like, I understand, like, people that are fans of the Nuggets or fans of Melo would want him, but I cannot believe that there's that many people that would choose Melo over trying to balance a deck with a good card of something that we actually need in the game. Like, that's almost 600,000 wins. 600,000 wins. That's crazy. Cut off 45.55 right now. Creeping, slowly creeping. I don't think it's gonna make it. I don't think it's gonna make it past 4,800. 47 maybe. Probably not 48 though. Paragon pack is never worth it. I've pulled 1 elite in the Paragon pack this year. I've opened, I think, 3 or 4 of them. I think 3 or 4 Paragon packs. Last year, man, Paragon packs were money last year. I think at least 50% of all Paragon packs I got a foil. I got the foil in. And that's another thing with the Paragon packs from last year. Last year, towards the end, those Paragon packs got you a guaranteed foil card. Like, you got a foil card for it. And same with the login packs. You also got foil cards in those. But yeah, I've only pulled 1 elite. Give you rares. That would suck. Why do people join the Nuggets? I don't know, man. I don't understand it. That's definitely crazy to me. Let's hope the logo's reversed. I mean, that would be awesome. I would definitely go for that. I would be upset that I didn't get it, but I would want my team to get it because my team needs it. For sure. I just don't like... Oh, look at that. See, that's like... I use the support card on the best... Like, just right there is the perfect example. Like, Clint Capella is the best defensive player I have. I used a support card, and I still could not even beat the Jason Tatum. And he not only didn't activate, he didn't even have a support card. So without the support card, without Jason Tatum's activation, and with me using a support card with my best defensive player, I still couldn't win. Like, we need a defensive player. And that is so frustrating playing this. Like, that happens. Like, those are sometimes the reasons why you lose, is just because you don't have a defensive guy. My NBA has only 100,000 downloads. Wow. On what platform? Like, what platform are you looking on? They want to annoy us for sure. Yep. I'm really not a fan of this one either. Really disappointed with the car getting, you know, the event Carmelo. That many people picking it. 900,000 people less. Android. Last year it had almost 1 million on Android. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is a big difference. This game's like real life, all offense, no defense. I mean, there are some teams that play good defense. I mean, Utah plays good defense, right? But even if you take the guys that, like Rudy Gobert, right? Rudy Gobert, I don't know. I mean, maybe if somebody in the chat has a Rudy Gobert, maybe you can tell me. But even on the best defensive players, like Rudy Gobert or somebody like that, the defense on that card is still, even though you can win Defensive Player of the Year, you're still not going to have a defense that is anywhere close to the best offense. Like, not even close. You'll have half of the league. You have half of the league, or half of the elite cards that have a better offensive stat than the best defensive stats on any team. And that's frustrating. Like, I understand that it's an offensive league, but there's still really good defensive players, and so their defense stats should be higher. Just like this Ben Wallace, right? The Ben Wallace right now is, let me check it one more time. Just so I could keep the numbers right, because this is just what doesn't make sense. So Ben Wallace, this is his historic card, right, on the Pistons. He won Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, and his defensive stat is 527. Jason Tatum's offensive stat is 528. We're talking about Jason Tatum here. Just a regular Celtics guy, like a regular player. Like a regular player in the league has a better offense than a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year person. Like, that just doesn't make sense. They put the stats heavily favored, obviously, towards offense. And his defense, I mean, it doesn't matter since we're not going to get it. But it's like that for all the other elites as well. Even the best defensive players don't have defense where they should be. And Ben Wallace should, I mean, it should be better winning it 4 times. I think he deserves to have a card where it shows that he's the best defensive player out there. But it doesn't. They just don't do it like that. Like, why? I don't know. I don't know. Kawhi at 1366. Defense. Kawhi's defense stat is 1332. 1342 on his pro. Okay. All right, I got you. Curry Pro is 1389. Harden 1386. And I'm willing to bet, you know, other players like Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, all those other guys probably have higher than that. And, you know, I don't have all of the elites, but I'm still willing to bet you take the highest defensive elite. And I'm willing to bet there's going to be 15 elites that have a better offense than the highest defense. Bradley Beal, yeah, I bet Bradley Beal is, I bet his is even, I mean, that was the foil card, but I bet his was even higher. Hey, there's that Julius Randle. I got that bad boy. That was one of my pulls this weekend. Hooray for another, I mean, he does play power forward, I guess. We need some supercharged Mutombo. I know, man. That, I really like that, what y'all suggested earlier in the chat about a Mutombo versus Ben Wallace. That should have been the matchup, even though Mutombo plays center, right? And that would have been our third center. So maybe that's, I don't know, maybe I could see that them not wanting to do that because it's the third center. But you could have found another player that was a really strong, good defender that could have matched up with Ben Wallace instead of our fifth pick and roll passer, or fourth or fifth, whatever, fourth or fifth event card that's a pick and roll passer. Two players, we're gonna go those two. Oh my gosh, like the only time that I figured that they were gonna have two events. Oh, okay, and they use the support card. They always know what to do and when to do it. Do you think 5K is good to stay in the top 50 to 500? I do, Craze. I think 5K, you should be alright. I think you should be alright. But I mean, if you're here hanging out, if you're here just chilling, man, you might as well just play a couple games, you know, something like that. Where would Ayton go? Well, I wouldn't say that Ayton has the greatest defense, so I don't think he would be a good, necessarily too good of a defender. Rebounder, solid. Offense, solid. Even playmaking. I mean, his playmaking would be pretty good too. But as far as defense goes, I don't know if he would be the strongest. Green is 1308. See, these numbers are low. Like Green, Draymond is another defensive player of the year, right? I think he's only won it one time. Am I right on that? Maybe twice? Maybe he got second once and first once. I can't remember. But anyway, Draymond Green's another one. You know, I mean, he's a really good defender, but yet they have him really low. Ben Wallace is better than Melo, so people wanted the worst out of the two. Except the first event of the new tier. Yeah, first event of the new tier. That's true. Depending on what it is. If it's King of the Court, it'll probably be a little bit higher because King of the Court, you can get 40, 50, 60. You can get 60 total free game nights if it's King. Like if it follows the same pattern and we do a gauntlet next week and then it comes out the following week, or if the first event for star tier is King of the Court, we have 60 free ones. And so it's good. I'm willing to bet it'll be above 5,000 for sure. I'm fairly confident it's going to be above 5,000 for the first one. But after that, it'll kind of chill out. Need a Kevin Garnett? No doubt Kevin Garnett's coming. Gary Payton? I love Gary Payton, man. Definitely love Gary Payton. All of those old guys are coming. We ain't got to worry. I mean, I'm assuming that we're going to have all, you know, tiers and stuff, right? And so all of those guys that are the, you know, best players of the NBA in the history, you know, most of them anyway. I mean, they're all coming. We ain't got to worry about that. What tier they're going to be in? Who knows? Who knows what tier they're going to be in, but I really hope, I really, really, really hope that they put in new guys for the star. Ron Artest would be awesome. Hopefully they leave the card as the name Ron Artest, though. I don't know if you can make a card. I mean, later in his career, he wasn't nowhere near as good, but a good amount of people need to go on Twitter and tell them this stuff. Ben, that is true. And people have posted stuff to him on Twitter. But here's the issue. And this is almost comical. But there has been people that have told me that they have sent them and added them about criticisms about the game, about things that they've done, about events, things like that, and given them negative feedback. And instead of 2K like replying to these people, instead of 2K giving some sort of explanation, what do you think that 2K does? Instead of doing all that to these comments, they block them. That's what they do. They just block them. They don't respond. They don't say anything. They just block them. And there's been numerous people that have told me that they've sent them messages and tweeted them and tried to get them to say something, you know, because they gave them criticisms about the game. Why are you doing this? This is not cool. This is not right. We don't want this. This is stupid, blah, blah, blah. You know, giving them harsh criticisms. And instead of explaining what it is they're doing, they just block them. They just don't even bother responding. They just don't do anything. It's not like Supercard, where like when Supercard released the update, like I saw on there, people were asking these people questions, right? They were asking Supercard questions and they were responding to them in the post. You go to Supercard's channel, you'll see that they are responding to people in their posts. Which always, I got in, I don't know about an argument, but a discussion with this, with somebody on my team. And it almost makes me feel like another group of people is running 2K because they don't act the same way that Supercard does. Like Supercard seems to be a lot more about the community and giving the community what they want and doing things for the community, giving them certain things and communication and stuff like that. And it's the complete opposite for 2K. Complete opposite. Oh, bro, Mark Eaton. He was a dude, did y'all see Minute's son? They had a highlight of Minute's son on, what was it, him doing a turn, it was like a step back turnaround 3-pointer or something. His name's like Bull or something like that. I don't remember. But they showed a video of it on SportsCenter. Of Minute's kid doing like a turnaround 3-pointer or something, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty cool. He looks like he's gonna be a pretty good player. That was kind of neat. Yeah, Bull. Bruce Bowen was a pretty good defender too. Yeah. I remember Bruce Bowen didn't really have any good cards last year. I don't remember. I remember Mark Eaton had a star card. I don't remember. I think Manute Bol. I don't remember Manute Bol having any good cards either last year. I know Mark Eaton had a star card because I definitely remember that one. Had a great foundation for 16-17, but they screwed it up and made it. I mean, I don't doubt it, dude. I don't doubt it. Yeah, I remember Bernard King. Bernard King was, I think he was the second worst icon in the game last year. Bernard King was. He was like the only historic player last year that was a historic player in like the bottom 25. Like the bottom 25 icons last year, I think Bernard King was the only one that was a historic card. Oh, Edward. Bro. Yeah, I can't even tell you how many times I've seen those memes and them posted or them showing that on SportsCenter over and over every time. Like Lou would play a game on there showing that Iverson, how he that's hilarious. Yeah, that's definitely hilarious. I've seen that a bunch for sure. LeBron could bully Bull because he is so skinny. Yeah, I mean, you definitely could, but in the same sense, you know, you got to think that since he is so skinny and LeBron is so big, LeBron doesn't get calls in the league because he's so big. So Manute or Bol, if he was if LeBron went down in the post and LeBron tried to back into him and just ran him over, I'm willing to bet that LeBron will get a foul called on him because he's so big and he just knocks somebody over. And so it might not be a bad thing that he's so skinny. I mean, it could help. Ice Spear, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Catching the last bit of it. Ross, what's up? That kid, what is up, dude? Karl Malone, I would love to have I would like to have a Karl Malone. That'd be nice. We need a gauntlet full of foils. We need another gauntlet. I really like the gauntlet. I mean, even though the autumn cards aren't that appealing to me, I really enjoyed the gauntlet that they just had with the autumn cards. I thought that was a great touch. So, I mean, I'll give them props on putting in the autumn cards, even though the autumn cards aren't the best looking cards. At least they made an entire gauntlet, and it was our very first of Flash event in which we could get an elite, which makes the elite card even better, being that it's an autumn card. So I will give them, you know, much respect for getting that done. I definitely appreciate that, and I'm sure everybody else does as well. But you know, foils I'm just not a fan of. I just don't think they look good. I would like to see more of, you know, what we had autumns, but maybe one time rookie stars, maybe one time throwback Thursdays. You can still get the event, bro. I'm not even anywhere close. Not anywhere close. I mean, my rank is good, like 530 whatever, but I'm 4,000. I mean, I can't make up no 500 points. That's just way too far back. I see. What is going on, man? Why they pick Melo when there isn't? I know. We've been talking about that all weekend. We've been talking about that all weekend in the Discord, mentioning why would people pick the Melo when we need a defensive player. We need it. Unicorn skinny. Dude. Chill, just started and I'm going to get Murray. That's cool. The league favors LeBron heavily. I mean, I think a lot of people, I think the league favors, I mean, I don't know why, but what's his face? James Harden. I don't know why I couldn't think of that for a second. But the refs seem to favor James Harden. A lot of time. God dang it! What's wrong with this stupid chair? A lot of times, though, when LeBron should get calls, he doesn't get calls. Suns just got... Whoa, what? Let me... What is this? Oh, wait. NBA, let me check this out. Let me check the scoreboard real quick. Why is basketball not in the top of ESPN? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 102 to 100. Booker hit the game winner? Is wow. Man, I wish I would have seen that. And we were just talking about that earlier. We're coming through, man. I'm telling you. We're going to figure it out. We're going to put our team together. We're going to definitely do better than we've been doing. We just have to figure it out a little bit. New coach, new players, new stuff. Do I still play raining threes? Not very much, Ross. Not very much at all. Let me know if that cutoff pushes any further. Let me check what it is real quick. Man, I wish I could have seen that. I'm gonna have to look. How did everybody else do? Ryan Anderson, 5 points. Again, he had another game where he scored hardly any points. All the starters, though, were plus. Oh, look at that. They played Isaiah Cannon. They played Isaiah Cannon at point and let Booker play shooting guard. See, I like Booker at shooting guard much better than I do him playing point guard. I know that Booker can play point guard, but I would much rather him play shooting guard. He just works better. He just works better. 46-54. And we got 16 minutes left. Two clutch jumpers. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch the highlights. I'm definitely going to watch the highlights and check that out. Booker scored the last 4 for the Suns. Let me see what the play-by-play. Let me look at that. Bad boy. They got 4 videos up right now for the Suns game, and none of them are in the final quarter. How are they going to do that? Why would they do that? $30 seconds left. Booker makes a 20-foot shot. Conley makes a 2-foot shot, and then Booker makes a 17-foot pull-up jumper with 2.6 seconds left. Mike Conley even got a shot off, though. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to check out those highlights. Can you do reactions to NBA highlights? I mean, I don't know about reactions, because in order for me to, I guess, make the highlights or see the highlights, you know, put the video together, I have to see the video. And so I'm already going to know what happened to that. More like, I don't know, if you're kind of referring to what, what's his name does, that does all the basketball stuff. Can't think of his name right now. But like where he just makes like 2 minutes of highlights and just talks about it, something like that. You know, that's one thing. But it'd be really hard to do reactions because I'd already see it. Chris Smoove, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Chris Smoove. He's cool, man. I like a lot of his videos that he does and stuff. I think he's pretty, definitely a really good YouTube guy. I mean, he has the right idea. He definitely has the system. He has the I guess the, what do you call it, the strategy. I mean, what he does is awesome. Booker is a 2-guard, no doubt. Yeah, I agree. Definitely a 2-guard. So that was interesting to see him, that he played 2-guard, and Isaiah Cannon played 31 minutes. Played 31 minutes at the point, which is really good. 13 points. How many assists he had? He only had 2 assists, though. He played point, only had 2 assists. Devin Booker still led the team in assists, led the team in points, led the team in free throws. Ayton didn't even get above. Dang, Ariza, though. Ariza's playing good. Luke, I'm going to catch some Z's. Too tired. Thanks. Have a good night. All right, man. I appreciate that, Luke. Thanks for coming out. Be sure on your way out, though, if you do hit that thumbs up, would really appreciate that. That goes along with everybody else that's in the channel, man. If y'all haven't already, be sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Really, like I always say, helps out the channel, helps me out, helps the algorithm out, all of that stuff. How's the other channel? If you guys have, you know, if you guys were around at the very beginning when I talked about moving everything over to a different channel, I wanted to do that. I really did, and I still have the channel up, which maybe I can do something with it and get. Come on, dude. Maybe I can do something with it and get there, because I like you know, I like the art anyway that I have up there right now, and I thought it was a cool idea. Can you believe that these two stupid, oh my god, dude, that is just the prime example of everything that is fucked up with this game. The fact that them not even having to activate, not even having to use a support card, that two regular foil cards playing offense can beat two event cards and their defense. Like, that's how bad they have this defense not balanced in this game. Is two foil cards on offense can beat defensive event cards. That's just, ooh, man. Gets me angry. I don't even remember what I was just talking about. Was I talking about something important? If they only could get rid of Ryan Anderson, I know. They will one day. They will one day. I am going to get the Jokic 250 or 2,500. But I voted for the Pistons. Yeah. I think all of us voted for the Pistons, which makes, where are all of these wins coming from? Where are all the wins coming from of this 600,000 extra? They got over 600,000 extra wins than the Pistons right now. Where are these wins coming from? Everybody on the channel, everybody in the Discord, like, I don't know if I know one single person that actually picked the Nuggets, and they won. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Jokic too, which will be like my 6th or 7th elite event card that's a center. So I'm absolutely stacked with centers again this year. But I think it's my 21st or 22nd Elite Pro. So I'm ready. I mean, I'm ready. I almost got an entire 25 card lineup. I'm pretty close. I have like 20 or 21, I think, Elite Pros. And so I'm pretty darn close on having the entire 25 card deck filled out. I'm sure I'll have it. I'm sure I'll have all 25 of them by next gauntlet for sure. Yeah, they saw the video on how, I can't even tell you how many times I've actually thought that they did that. Like they would do that. But then it makes me think that, you know, when I think about that and think, man, I bet you they saw a video and was doing that. I actually like realize that they don't bother to update Twitter hardly ever. They don't bother to communicate with anybody. Like, I mean, they don't even bother looking at comments or anything like that. So I seriously doubt they give two flips about what people say on YouTube, what people say on Twitter, what people say in Reddit, or anything like that. Here's the Booker full game highlights. Well, you got a link? Boosted Melo when they knew you needed defense. Bro. That would be funny, right? What are bots? Bots are computer... It's like a program that will play the game for you. So there's people that can make bots for this game. And it'll play the game for you, pick the cards, pick the draft board and stuff like that, where you don't even have to do anything. So you'll be able to earn points at a slow, continuous rate without even playing the game. And so there are people that can do that. I think you should just post Supercard full time this unless they hire new devs or something. I mean, I need to reevaluate what's going on. I mean, when season 5 comes out, I'm going to start putting in for that for Supercard. So I'm going to do that as well when season 5. I mean, I play Supercard full time anyway right now. So I do it anyway. I just don't do videos on it as much. So I'm definitely going to stream and stuff Supercard once season 5 drops. Do videos and stuff like that. But I mean, I love basketball. I mean, I do. I love basketball. And I love being with the guys that I have on my team. I mean, the team that I got, we have put together some amazing people. So I do want to do that, and I want to keep having hope and faith for the things that we got. And keep having hope that team perks are coming, and those are going to be really good. Yo, Sonny, you got our best grinder on your team now. Be good to Just Easy. Mark, hey, thanks for coming out, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, Just Easy just joined. He did join this weekend, Saturday. We have the... I think we have number 1 and number 4 right now, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check real quick. Just to show everybody in the chat how our team is doing. Number 1 and number 4. Let's check this out. So individual right now, we got a blank screen. So we got number 1, Payne, which is on our team. We got the first guy. We got number 4 right there, Slacker. Shout out to Payne and Slacker. Both of them are killing it. We got right there Hexaberg, number 22. Shout out to you, man. Absolute grinding as well. Grinding like crazy. Number 49, Anthony. Big shout out to Anthony as well. Him doing good as well. That's top 50 right there. So we got 4 guys in the top 50. I know we got some people that are really close to it as well. Oh, this skips. This does like 55 and then skips to 500. So I know the rest of it is pretty darn close. Oh, John 48, ranked 35. All right, I saw that. I saw that. 224 is on mine. Don't steal it. Hey, Edward, I don't steal anybody, dude. I don't steal anybody. I don't advertise. I don't like. I don't go to anybody's team. I don't say, hey, you know, come to my team. I'm definitely more, you know, if somebody's interested, they're more than welcome to shoot me an email. If they're not, then they're not. There's lots of people in the Discord that are on a bunch of other teams. There are people from last year that used to watch me all the time that are on other teams that come by and they have their own teams. So, you know, it's definitely a you know, relaxed type of thing. I don't try to get anybody. On the first day, Wallace was down by 1,500. 2 in the morning. Yeah, caught up. Melo was up. Yeah, it was quick. We need more Sunnies out there. That would be cool, man. Oh, no, it wouldn't be cool. You only need one me. Only one me. Hopefully I could do. Our team has fallen from top 10 to 31st. Yeah, I mean, in a sense, Mark, I can understand just because of what's going on with the game. You know, some people are tired of a lot of the things that are happening. You know, a lot of the things that they're doing to it and what we're getting. So in a sense, I can understand. I can definitely understand. Luke, aren't you on my team? No. Well, you're on team 2. I think you're on team 2, but I'm on the first one. I can't see yours because I can't look at your roster, so I don't know who's on your team anymore. Derek Grooms got me after I finished 9th on the Ginobili. Dang, top 10. That's amazing. That is good stuff, dude. I definitely give much props to, you know, the guys on my team for grinding out Rivals Clash like they do. I mean, that is one thing that they are awesome competitors, and they go hard. I don't know how they do it, but they do it, and much respect to them, dude. They go hard. We got a great bunch of guys, for sure. I had no idea that Rivals Clash was done in 3 minutes. Probably should have played more. Too close. Yeah, waiting for start tier. Yeah, I didn't realize till maybe about an hour and a half, maybe about an hour and a half before the stream actually started, did I notice that it was ending an hour early. Oh my gosh. I just remembered. I got to get my energy. Shit, I ain't gonna make it. God dang it. This got me all messed up. On my other game, I got to get energy, and I'm gonna miss it. I know I'm gonna miss it. Ugh. I missed the one earlier too because of that fact, and I did miss it. God damn it. Gosh darn it. I shouldn't be cussing. I missed both of them because of daylight savings time. Both of them. I'm on MCP's team and we finished 9th. Top 10 is still good. Top 10 is all the same rewards, so whether you're 2nd or 10th, you still get the same exact rewards. I think the competition is going to ramp up quite a bit if they ever drop Throwback Thursdays or Rookie Stars. If they drop Throwback Thursdays and Rookie Stars, you're going to start seeing some, you know, hungry wolves come out for some real competition, which I can appreciate. Like, that's what I want to see. Like, I want to see something in team events to make us want to go out there and get this stuff, you know? I think that would be amazing. Hopefully we can get it in the next one in the gauntlet or something like that. I'm gonna have the gauntlet done, no doubt. That's never an issue. Never an issue with the gauntlet or King of the Court. Rivals Clash is always the one I have trouble with because of the time factor. Time factor in the Rivals Clash is always what kills me. But anyway, Simon, zombie mode. No kids. Mine is 10, so he definitely requires some... What the heck? Oh. And I have 2 cats, which are like devils. 5,100 points. Good. We actually finished 10th. Actually finished 9th. 7,900. That's awesome. Do you think you would be doing YouTube if you never got in an accident? Definitely not, Derek. Definitely not. I wouldn't be playing video games. Before I got in my accident, I didn't even have an app. I wasn't even playing games on my phone. I mean, I played games. I played 2K on my PlayStation. I played a couple other games, but 2K was probably my main game on PlayStation, and I did that a lot. And I played Madden and other sports games and a couple other games, but I didn't play video games all that much. I played them a lot when I was younger. But then once my accident happened, then I really had nothing to do, man. I had like 6 months of recovery just sitting here. I had this big back brace. It was like a solid hard plastic thing. It went from like right here all the way down to my waist, and it I had to wear it all day long. Hey, even had to, when I first got it, I had to sleep in it. So I had nothing to do, and I already got a PlayStation. I might as well play video games. Got a phone, might as well play some games. And then I was like, you know what? I'll try YouTube, because I, because I need, work. I need regular income and stuff. And so I thought I would try YouTube. But YouTube is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, Derek. A lot harder. 150,000 times harder than I thought it was going to be. But it's been a journey, man. Why did it end at 11? Well, it ended an hour early because of time change. It just time changed, what was that, Saturday night, which surprised me. So we are ending an hour early today. Pre-owned bacon, what's up, man? Got top 1,000 for the first time. Congratulations. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming out. Event just ended, obviously. We're getting ready to close out. I'm just, talking for a couple minutes before we take off. But because, again, we're so used to it going to 11 o'clock my time. We're actually ending an hour early this week. Hopefully we get news on a new tier. We've heard in the chat, people have said that, Sosa said that possibly Wednesday. If it is Wednesday, damn sure better not be the gauntlet. But me personally, I like the order that it's in right now. I hope that it doesn't switch it up, even though I do want a new tier. Actually, you know what? I'd rather bring out the star tier. Let's just bring out star tier, take out the gauntlet, do King of the Court, and then Rivals Clash, and then the gauntlet. But if that doesn't happen, then I'm willing to bet that it'll be the gauntlet this weekend for the last event. Next weekend, I mean. And then the following couple days after that will be the new tier. So that should be pretty much the order. It's gonna be one of the two things. Not me personally. I have two boys. They are 9 and 2. I feel you, dude. I got a 10-year-old. He definitely, like I said, Rivals Clash is the hardest because of the time thing. I have a kid. I work as well. So it's tough. It's tough, man. But anyway, guys, I think that is going to do it. Let me check the comments real quick, see if there's anything. You got one, Murray. Well, hopefully you can get it. Drake, what is going on, man? Welcome. Right at the very end. Tyrant, got ranked 220. No money spent. That's awesome. Ajax, what's up? What is going on? Card King. The event ended at the same time. Do I have social media? Yeah. Well, if you're talking to me, guys, if you want to keep up with the stream, in the description is my Twitter. I always post on Twitter right before I stream. I mean, you should. I have a set schedule for the events and stuff, but sometimes I do the Flash events. Sometimes I do other video games as well. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there where I can stream other games. I got lots of games that I play and stuff, and I want to do, like, just for fun, not anything serious, but just for fun, other games and do other stuff and stream other stuff. But I always post on Twitter. So if you haven't yet, go into the description, hit that Twitter, go follow that, and you'll know when I sub, or you could just, or when I live stream, or you could just hit the notification. Notification is fine. 11 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock here. Set back an hour for sure. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you for that. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming out. I appreciate it. We're going to take off. If you haven't yet, like I said, be sure you hit that thumbs up. Be sure you go in the description, hit that follow for the Twitter. That way you can keep up. I will be posting the video tomorrow for the results. Like I said, I did pull 4 elites and 0 epic prime, crazy enough. And this is the only event so far that I've, you know, not gotten the event card on. But if you caught the very beginning of the stream, I did kind of explain why. I'll probably explain it a little bit more in the video too as well. I'll say the same thing, but since it was the cards that I pulled in there. But thanks guys for coming out. Appreciate that. Appreciate Chicken Nugget for the $2 dono and all the new subs. If your name didn't pop up, it's probably because you're on private or something like that. But thanks guys. Appreciate it. I'll see y'all very, very soon, or in the Discord channel as well if you haven't joined that. I'm going to pop over there in a little bit to talk with my team. Tell them sorry. I know they're probably mad at me. But anyway, guys, take it easy. Hope you had a good weekend. I'm out. Peace.